welcome back to reading a Marvel comic. This is Tales of Astonish number 41. And yeah, last issue of 1962. So let's get into it so I can do my ranking video of every issue of 1962. Now, this is the second time I'm recording this because the first take ended up a lot of mistakes happened there. This issue is, keep in mind, you're probably going to want to skip it because it's not very good or very interesting. But let's get into it. And for all you guys who haven't gone, well, here we go. Astonish 41, starring the astonishing Ant-Man, prisoner of the slave world. With only seconds in which to act and no place to turn. The astonishing Ant-Man, prisoner of the slave world. If you were Henry Pym, you could never predict when you might run into adventure. It might happen when you unexpectedly visit a fellow scientist. Strange, Paul asked me to drop over. Said he had a new formula to show me, yet he still doesn't answer the bell. Door's locked from the inside. Paul must be in the lab. Maybe he's ill. I can get in there to find out, but the Ant-Man can. Good thing I've been carrying a spare costume with me lately. And since I've taken to wearing clothes of unstable molecules, I merely release the rhyme-reducing gas from its concealed vial, and there, the gas is already taking effect. I'm growing smaller. Smaller. Plot Stanley, script Larry Lever, art Don Heck, and lettering Art Simic. Editor's note, clothes composed of unstable molecules are able to strength, stretch, and contract as the wearer own body does. The emphatic shrinking process doesn't stop until Henry Pym is reduced to the size of the Ant-Man. Now I don my working suit. Next, I'll summon the nearest ant by the area by means of my cybernetic helmet. There's why do we get all these notes about stuff we already know? But wait, I'm not reading their notes because I'm done. I already know it. Within a few moments, an ally arrives to serve the world's smallest human. I'll get a better view from the keyhole. That's right, fella. Carry me right through the lock so I can look into the lab and see what happens to Paul. But to the Ant-Man's astonishment, the lab's empty. I don't understand. How could Paul have left a locked room? I better make a thorough search for the place. I've examined every nook and cranny. The windows are locked from the inside. There's no secret exits, no way for Paul to have left. Yet he's not here. And that's just the beginning, for in the days that follow, still under eminent scientists, or eminent scientists, is that eminent? Oh, that's what that means. Disappear. The police are baffled. The FBI has been called into the case. Inasmuch as I am a scientist, whatever happened to them is also liable to happen to me. Well, it's bad signs. But if it does, I'll be prepared for it, as the Ant-Man. A few days later, a window washer comes in Henry Pym's laboratory. I'm with a new outfit that just moved in the neighborhood. We're giving free trial window cleaning this week. Find windows can use a good washing. The busy scientist returns to his experiments, paying little attention to the window cleaner in this lab. If you like our work, we hope you'll hire us regular. Yes, I guess so, but suddenly, without the slightest warning, what the fuck? I can't move. My limbs are rigid. I can't even use my vocal cords. Can't speak. Ha, apparently it works fast, doesn't it, Pym? Ha ha ha. The moment, another dimension of space and time. I wonder who the window washer's next victim will be. Silence, Earthlings. Concentrate on your work. You must construct an invincible weapon for the mighty warlord, Kula. The peace lovers of those world think to defeat me. They besiege my fortress. They intend to starve me out. When you have built the ultimate weapon for me, Electro Death Ray, then I shall conquer them all. Kula, you're a tyrant, and in the end, tyrants always lose, no matter what their weapon. You dare speak back to Kula? To the dungeon with him. Meanwhile, back in our dimension, you still can't move or speak, and I'll bet you're wondering why I put these gadgets in your head. Well, you're gonna find out. The window washer activates the strange helmets, and instantly both men are engulfed in a swirling steam of strange and iridescent light. We're fading away. An infinity later, the two figures materialize. Ah, you brought another to help us build the electric death ray. Excellent. You'll be well paid for your work. Just make sure you pay me in gold. Your paper money won't be worth beans in my world. Soon, Harry Pym paralysis wears off, and he put to work with the other captured scientists. It's Pym, so they came up to you too. Paul, Ben, Carter, what's all this about? There are questions, explanations, and finally, when Harry Pym has heard enough, Kula is holding good cards, but Ant-Man will soon trump him. Now I must transform myself, where nobody can see me. Here's one way to accomplish it. Down, full tyrants! Down with Kula! Don't, Pym, you'll be punished. Why do you do it? 2 days alone in the dungeon without food or water will teach you that fool a lesson. It worked. Now I can release my reducing gas without being seen. Once again, I shrink to the smallest of all humans, Ant-Man. Uh-oh, I see some forms moving in the shadows. I better get into my costume fast. Strange-looking insects, but they have antennae just like ants. I'll try to hold them at bay with electronic impulses from my helmet. They're not stopping. They must receive a different frequency. Before Ant-Man can alter the frequency of the cybernetic helmet, they're attacking. They're no match for the strength of an adult Ant-Man. Though his size reduced, Ant-Man retains all the strength of a normal-sized Henry Pym. Then before the startled insects can regroup, the Ant-Man managed to alter the frequency of his cybernetic helmet. That's it, now I'm tuned into the right frequency. They're obeying my mental command to form a circle. Now I can control them just as easily as I do the ants in my own dimension. Having mastered the insects, the Ant-Man has no trouble leaving the dungeon. I endure to not make Nick not a prison make, at least not while the prisoner is ant size. You and scientists have completed the electric death ray, sire. Excellent. I can hardly wait to turn them into those liberty-loving fools who attack the fortress. Looks like I arrived just in time. But the tiny custom figure enters the room. Uh-oh, an electric eye beam. The warning light is blinking. Someone has entered. Look, they're on the ground. It's the Ant-Man. How in the world did he ever get in there? What does it matter now? So he's here. If anyone can stop Kula, he can. Let that puny insect stop the mighty Kula. Ha ha ha. One step will destroy him forever. But so tiny is the Ant-Man that he's able to crouch safely between the ridges of the guard's boot. There, that'll finish him. That's what you think, Buster. Now I'll just take out my miniature tempered steel pen knife and cut a hole in a large sole, just enough for me to crawl through. So he's not there. He disappeared. Impossible. He couldn't just vanish. He must be somewhere nearby. Look for him. Find him. Ooh, this guy must never wash his socks, but no matter. I'll soon be out here. Now I can just make it over to the other prisoners before the guards can catch me. Look, there he is. Where? Jumping down in your boot, you fool. He was hiding there all the time. Seize him! Darting, twisting, darting he makes. Hurry, conceal me. Right, gather around, boys. Shield him from Kula. When you pick me up, slip me in your pocket. This will buy me a few seconds, all the time I need to transmit some electric signals. Where is he? Which one of you is hiding him? Speak up, you swine. Hiding who? You're seeing things. Guard, search them all. Find that tiny human. Kula doesn't know it, but the insects that inhabit his own world fortress will cause his downfall. They are tuned into their correct frequency, now to give them their command. He's not in his pocket. If I remain here, they'll soon find me, so... Nothing in here. Keep looking. That crack in the floor, I'll be safe there. I'll get him. There he is. Then my tiny figure is about a split second from safety. Ha! I got him. It's the same chemical which the Peruna water propels me with. Again, I can't move. I can't even speak. Now, my clever little friend, you have come to the end of the road. Suddenly, as Kulas approaches the helpless Ant-Man, the electric death ray slowly turns. It was the evil warlord about to strike the Ant-Man. The awesome weapon zeroes in on its first target and fires. Kula is dead, but how? How could he fire the gun? Alas, the chemical has worn off. I can move again. And then the guards discover while the Ant-Man is known by that name because he has the fantastic power to make other insects serve him. It couldn't move or speak, but it could think, and my cybernetic helmet transmitted my thoughts to the insects. Our warlord is gone, but we can still carry on. Not about Kula. We could never conquer the land. You're through. Even now my insects are pulling the lever which opens the entrance of the fortress. As the money gates swing open, the enemies of tyranny pour into the citadel, where they have little trouble defeating their leaderless enemy. The match has ended. The people of our land can breathe easily again. Thanks to the Ant-Man. Over there, look. It's a Wind Watcher with another prisoner. He doesn't realize we're free now. His scheme is up. He has a chance to sneak back and enlarge myself. Now I become Henry Pym before they realize I'm gone. Come on, we'll let Pym out of the dungeon. That poor guy must be stir crazy by now. Just in time. Finally, it was you who turned against your fellow human and caused us to be imprisoned here. So what? Cole offered me a fortune. It was worth the chance. Anyway, you can't do anything to me. You ain't policeman. But we can do something. We shall keep you here as a prisoner until you have truly reformed. Minutes later, imagine if Kula had used his scientific knowledge for good. Even this dimension transporter, which is returning us to our own world, what a boon it could have been. But Kula is gone. His secrets are lost with him. We're home again. Ah, to refresh earthly air again. But one thing bothers me. How did the Ant-Man reach the other dimension, and where is he now? I can figure that one out. Either I guess we'll never learn the answer. Perhaps it doesn't matter how. The Ant-Man gets where he does, just so we know that's whenever he's needed. He's always there. Wasn't that a swell issue? It was, yeah. Next time, actually, don't know what we're doing next time. Next time, we're ranking all the Marvel comics of 1962, which will be uploaded the same day, I believe. So, thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you later.